Alright, I got this from Mike Subs in New York. This is the Thunder Tiger Neptune 1 or SB1 submarine with submersible camera option. That's the box right there it came in. Now, first thing I did when I got it in is, you can see I've disassembled it. Here is the remote. I believe this is the rear flange and this is the front flange. That's your 12 volt 2.2 amp hour battery for it. Outside plastic casings. This is the inner see-through acrylic tube or ABS plastic. I'm not really sure what it is. It might be Lexan. This is the outer frame assembly that clear see-through tube sits in. This is the inner assembly where all your electronics is, your little airbag or that you fill up with water, I guess. That's the motor and the pump. You can go, it's just regular aquarium to air tubing, airline tubing. You suck the water in there to sink it and rise it up again. That's the brain, the whole operation right there. Your big red and black wires, basically your motor and battery wires. That's the velocity speed control, I guess, for the rear drive motor. They give you some tools that come with the kit, some wrenches. Some of these I already had. Got a lot of experience doing regular Revel glue together models, ham radio stuff, reef tanks. So I already had a lot of tools to use. That's the front see-through Lexan deal. These are your counterweights right here that go in the bottom of this frame that you have to adjust for your trim. Some of the various screws and stuff I had, bolts and nuts I had to get to all this. This is the color camera set option. Still in the package. I haven't installed it yet. That's one of the reasons why I have this sucker all pulled apart. And the plug set. It's just little plastic windows. There's the rear plastic rudder. That's the dome for the front. That's the cable for the video cable. That's the bracket that holds this polymorphous receiver monitor deal. Just put this on your little remote here, and then you can actually see the camera, but you do have to have the cable attached to it at all times. Now, eventually I want to try the buoy option. Instead of dragging the cable from here to the monitor to the sub, have a buoy floating in the water, have a transmitter in there, sending it back here wirelessly. We'll try that later on. Now, Mike Subs has some special options for the sub. This right here are your front floodlights. You can't really see them too good. Let me go ahead and take these out. Let's see what we got here. This is the electronic switch to operate the lights. And these are your running lights. You have like a red and green running lights. It's going to be, I believe it's visible through these windows. Not really sure where they go, I forgot. Just to make it look more realistic. And these are floodlights, basically like headlights on a car. And I'm going to mount mine on the front. There's 4 LEDs in each. I've heard they're pretty bright, they'll blind you. I'll make another video when I get it all hooked up. But you know, basically they're just going to be installed on the front of the dome. Now if I like them, I might probably end up getting 2 more of these and putting them on the rear, so I'll have rear lights. We'll see. Main thing I'm building this for is for my koi pond. I want to be able to go in there and explore the fishies and the plants and all that. I have a big Amazon lily. I'd like to get under and check it out. It's got thorns on it. But anyway, this is the big mess I've made since I've got my submarine. And hopefully I'll be able to get it back together and actually have it working. You get a manual. Well, actually, you get a parts catalog with just your regular blow-up diagram or exploded parts view, some stickers, and you get a manual for the actual controller. You get a quick start guide, and this is the actual, like the kit version way, like if you were going to do it step by step. Of course, I have noticed it's not so good translated in English. It's made in Japan, and it's kind of confusing sometimes about what goes where. You have to kind of jump around. Been trying to label all the little screws and stuff I get out, and I didn't want to go any further with this if I didn't have to. I'm just going to leave most of it as I can together. Like these right here, these little windows, I probably should have left those in there. There's a million screws I took out of that for nothing. Just should have left that alone as it is. But anyway, that's video number 1. Video number 2 will be, I guess if I can get all my options on that, I'll show another video. Then I'll show it all back together and working, and then we'll get some videos of it in the pond. Alright, thanks for watching.